Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all. Today we have pack 13 of our Star Trek Enterprise build. I can't wait. So why don't we just get right into this and see what adventures are in store for us today. Alrighty, these are the parts that we get with stage 47, the beginning of pack 13. Not much here. We have another deck panel, U209. We have some dark and clear windows. We have warp engine field grill left reflector 3 and 4. We have another double LED string. This is 2 clear stickers and some screws. Alrighty, we're going to kick things off with the warp field engine field grills. Basically, you've got a larger one and a smaller one, and the smaller one just kind of fits right inside the larger one. Not a big thing right there. Just like so. Now, what it wants is to take one of those clear stickers, and we're basically just going to wrap it around to secure this in place. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but just like that. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure of the purpose. That was a very tight fit. I don't think that thing's ever coming out, even without the tape. But, you know, hey, I'll take it. This obviously is still not securely attached. But basically what's going to happen is this is going to slide into this gap here in front of this reflector we put in last time. So just like that. Nice and easy. And it helps keep this in place while you're at it. So even better, right? All right, next up, we're gonna put our windows into our deck panel. If you've not seen any of the previous videos, how we do this is following the instructions. However, this is entirely personal preference. In order to do the instructions layout, you will need 4 clear windows and 9 dark windows. So let me go ahead and get those placed. And there you go. That is the layout as per the instructions. Okay, now we've got a bunch of things going on all at once here. This panel is going to slide in right here from the underside. I'm hoping this isn't going to require loosening of the pieces like we have in previous steps, but we will see. Also, you may notice that we've got 2 little slots here and here, okay? That is for our LED string, okay? So, doesn't really matter, but red and blue will go into this slot, yellow and black will go into this slot, and the cable itself will go through this big gap and then through the small one, just like that. So let me see if I can find a way to make this fit. All right, about like that. I am holding it up with my fingers right now. That actually slid in smoother than I had anticipated it would. No issues whatsoever. Now in these 6 slots here, we are going to be placing BM screws, and in these 3 slots here, looks like, nope, there's a 4th one hidden right here behind this cable, so I'll have to move that out of the way a little bit. We're going to be using EM screws. So let me go ahead and make all of that happen too. Alrighty, there it is, attached. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect fit. Then we're going to come back in here. We're going to take our cable. We're going to bring it up to the next available slot on the second PCB here. Just like that. And let's pull our battery pack. We will plug it in and give it a test. Look at that. The new LEDs are working just fine. Let's flip this thing over. Beautiful. Awesome. And that is the end of stage 47. And here are the parts we get with stage 48. Another deck panel. This is U108. We got the reflectors, not U1, U dash, sorry, 08. We got U-08A, and this is actually U1, this is U1-08A, right here. This just says U-08A, so maybe I had it right the first time. No, I did. U1-08, okay. Well, it's very odd labeling, but whatever makes them feel better, right? More escape pod hatches, clear windows, dark windows, another double LED, and haha, we got more warp engine field grill right reflectors, 1 and 2, and some screws. All right, first up, we're going to put our windows and escape pod hatches into our deck panel. As per the instructions, you will need 5 clear and 9 dark windows and both escape pod hatches. So let's get those in. Alrighty, here is the layout as per the instructions. Now we're going to take our reflectors here. And this one will go here. This one will go here. We've got our dual LEDs. It looks like the yellow and black will go here, and the red and blue will go here. And we'll use 6 DM screws to hold it all in place. There we go. All right. Now let's bring out our battery pack and our test circuit and make sure it's all working. Booyah, look at that. All right. This piece is going to slide in here. It's got these tabs on the bottom. That scares me a little bit because every time we try to do this with the tabs, they get kind of hard, but it should be a little easier because the lip here is going to go underneath. I don't have to slide one side under another like I have in the past. Now the cable is going to come into this hole right here. And there's a little gap in the support structure so it can slide through just like this. Let's see if we can get this thing slid in. All right, I think I've got this thing in well enough. As before, I had to loosen these screws for this panel in order to slide this one in. And what we're going to do is use 2 BM screws up here to hold it in place. So let me get those in and see if we can make this complete. All right, there it is. Look at that. Successfully able to get it in. Looking good. Excellent. And now we're going to take our cable here, and that will go through this little gap here, and then the next available slot here on the third row of the second PCB. Just like that. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to bring this panel out from way back when. So far back, I honestly don't even remember when. We're going to bring it in, and that should go, looks like right here. Yep, right there is where it's going to lay. We've got our cable here, and that will go into this hole right here. So let me see about getting this in. By the way, these 3 screw holes here, those will go into those 3 holes here, and we're going to use more BM screws to hold it in place. All right, there it is right there. We'll flip this thing over. Look at that beauty. Sadly, however, there is no instruction as to where this cable might be plugging in, so it doesn't quite go into the PCB just yet. We'll set that to the side. We'll bring out these beautiful little clear pieces as before. There's one side on the smaller one that does not have a lip. That is going to face outward here. So we're going to slide this in, lip side first, just like that, and bring out our warp nacelle, and it will slide into the gap over here, just like the last one. Bingo, just like that. And that completes stage 48. And here are the parts we get with stage 49. Another deck panel, U3-19. The associated reflector, more skate pod hatches, more dark windows, more clear windows, another double LED, and these true beautiful warp engine field grill right reflectors, 3 and 4. I am sure these will go together just like the last ones. We even got the stickers to prove it, and a couple of screws. All right, stage 49 kicks off with the warp nacelle. We're going to take these 2 pieces, slide them together just like before, clear tape to secure them, and then they're going to slide in here again just like before. All right, there it is in place. And we can once again set our warp nacelle to the side. Alrighty, now we're going to populate our deck panel with the lights and escape pod hatches. In order to do this as per the instructions, you'll need 12 clear and 16 dark windows in all 5 escape pod hatches. So let's get those in. Alrighty, here is the layout as per the instructions. Now we're going to take our reflector that will just sit on like this. There are 2 BP screws that'll go in here, but before we do, we're going to take our LEDs. Red and black will go in this side, yellow and white in this side. Just like this. Beautiful, huh? And of course, always test when you're done. Look at that beauty. And that, sadly, ends stage 49. One more to go. Alrighty, y'all, here are the parts that we get with stage 50. Another deck panel. This is U3-20. The associated reflector, more dark and clear windows, more escape pod hatches, another double LED. There it is, double LED. And 2 warp engine field grill rear reflectors, 1 and 2. All right, we're gonna kick things off with our rear reflectors for the warp engine. You're gonna take the white one, slide it inside the blue one just like that. And it's basically just gonna sit here in the back. Now, make very sure that you bend this LED line so that it is completely folded in. Otherwise, this is not gonna fit. But it should go in basically like that. And of course, as always, you can test it. Now, we haven't really done anything new with the electronics this time around. We just want to make sure we didn't break anything while we were building. So let's plug it in and see if it's all working. Well, all of these are working, and yep, that light is working too. And as you can see, this stuff is still not secured in place, which is unfortunate, but true. And it's all working just fine. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, next up, we're going to be placing the escape pod hatches and dark and clear windows as per the instructions. You'll need all 6 escape pod hatches, as well as 3 clear windows and 4 dark windows to complete the official layout. So let me get that in. And there you have it, the official layout. All right. Now with that done, we've got our reflector, which will sit on here like so. Okay, so it's going to sit pretty high. It's only got 3 DP screws that'll hold it in place. And we've got our LED here. The yellow and white cable is the one that will go into this slot. The other LED will be hanging loose for now. So let me go ahead and get all of that in too. All right, there we go. Look at that. And as always, let's test it. Let's see what we got. All right, look at that. Spectacular. That is the end of stage 50. Sadly, my friends, that is the end of pack 13. Look at this saucer section. It is really coming along beautifully, and it looks spectacular. I just can't wait. I mean, this thing is just kind of growing a little slow for me, but it is growing one panel at a time. And we've got some more done on our warp nacelle, and we have 2 extra panels that were not attached in this pack, but they are here ready to rock and roll. And we know one of them at least is going to go right here. Not sure where the other one is going to go. I'm guessing here, but don't know for sure. We'll find out. This is just awesome. I'm loving it. I hope you guys are loving it just as much as I am. If you like the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.